Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to use Weebly for educators. Right now I'm at the Weebly homepage, so you're going to click Login. I already have a Weebly account, I just use my educational email for that. From here, at the top right of the page, you're going to click the drop-down menu to add a site. You're going to click that. Now the first thing we are going to do today is choose a theme. Now this is a really important step. A theme is a combination of the code, colors, and just a general structure that will become the foundation of our website's appearance. So think about what website you want to create and think about what theme will kind of fit your vision. I'm going to click this one and we are going to preview our theme. If you scroll down, this is just what this theme has to offer. You can look at all the different pages they have and just kind of explore. If you don't like this, you can just click X and go back. I do like this, so I'm going to click Start Editing on the top right of the screen. From here, we are prompted to choose our website address. Now, when you think of your website name, like www. Anything you like, this is where we select that. You could wait until the end, until we publish it to do this step. I like to do it first, that's why it's out of the way. For my example, I'm just going to write my first and last name and the number 4. We're going to search it. Now the free Weebly for educators only have so many names, and that's going to be at the bottom. So this is free with Weebly branding on your website. You can choose this one. There are some options above that. Now these all cost money. I think it ranges from $5 to $20, but I'm not going to do that. So I'm just going to click choose the free website. So it's terramunter4.weebly.com. And yeah, that's fine with me. I'm okay with that. So we're going to click done, going to connect our apps later, and we're going to reload our editor. Now, thinking about what page you want to create as your title page, I have an American history unit coming up. So I'm going to create a page that has that, for example. So I'm going to click Native American unit. So this is a 5th grade unit that we're going to be covering here in the near future. So this is just Native American unit, and that's where you will write your title page. Now that will cover all of the different pages. So you only have to type that once and it will carry through. Next is our home page. So we have we have some options of what backgrounds we can choose by just clicking the background and clicking edit. If you don't like the bushes and the door, you can replace that to fit your style by clicking replace or edit. If you have a background of your choice, you can just drag and drop it from your computer. I personally want to start fresh, so I'm going to click on the top right, cancel. I'm going to click the background, replace header layout. I'm going to delete. Now this should bring me a blank background and no words. I want to show you how I could just start from scratch. I'm going to do this for all of the backgrounds for the rest of this home page. Now your other pages still have the theme that you chose, so we're just deleting the pages, the themes for your home page. I'm going to delete those. Now we have a blank slate, which is what I actually love. I like to show my personality through this blank slate. So the first thing we need to do is to add basic page elements to our brand new page. Make sure we are on the build section on the top. We have build and some other options we can choose. We are going to start with building our website. So I would like a title page. So on the left side you see a title. I'm going to drag and drop that element right there. This is going to be the title of this page. So this could be my introduction. So I'm going to type introduction. You can type whatever you need. So I don't like the white because it's very hard to see. I'm going to highlight that and change my color by clicking the A. I'm going to have a black font. It's just a lot easier to read. Now we have the introduction. Next is adding our text. So right under the title on the left side of the screen is text. I'm going to click and drag. Now you can either drag it under or over the title. I'm going to drag it under because I want the title to be the first thing that students read. As you can see, it's a lot larger than this text. Now the text, so anything you would like to add, this can be just a paragraph that kind of introduces the website. For now, I'm just going to click this, or type "this will be the text ... I'm going to highlight that because I do not like that color. Click black. There's actually a lot of color options, so just choose the one that you like. So introduction, this will be the text. That is my title and the text. I think pictures would be a great thing to add next to kind of get students learning from the visuals from our main page. On the left side, you can see image, gallery, or slideshow. All three of those will work. Click one that you would like. I like the slideshow because it can show more than one image. So I'm going to click and drag. I'm going to drag it. You can drag it under the title or under the text. I'm just going to drag it under the text. From here, you can choose the image layout where you would like the thumbnails. I like the thumbnails on the bottom, so I'm going to click that. I do like the simple slideshow, but I'm just going to show you what this one looks like. Now, drag photos here. So I have a couple pictures regarding the Native American unit. I have some of just images of the location and the picture of the land bridge that they traveled on. So I'm going to add those pictures for this page. Now, once these pictures are loaded, we're going to click Save, and you can kind of see what your page is starting to look like. We've just done a couple things so far, and it already looks like we've done quite a bit. That's why I really like Weebly. After we have our images, once it loads, let's wait for it to load. There we go. Make sure those two are in here. Click Save. Now, that's our introduction, or our title, text, and pictures. This is a slideshow, so if you would like to change the amount of time you see each picture, click the play button, and I'm going to change the speed to about 7 seconds. That way students can see each image for a longer amount of time. So this is a slideshow, pretty cool, and you can have as many pictures as you want. I just chose 2 for an example. Next, we're going to create a text link. So for the text link, you need to add a text box. So once again, that's that text that's under the title. I'm going to add that under my previous text. So this is a link that students are going to click on. So a text link is any text you enter into this text box, and it's an element that can be turned into a link or a hyperlink. So I'm just going to write, "This will be my text link." I'm going to have this in a different color. Let's do red. I'm going to highlight the words, or you can just highlight a single word that you would like to link. I'm just going to highlight link. You're going to click create link. Now you have a lot of different options of what types of links you want, and I'm going to go through what some of them are. Website URL, you can click that. If you want students to click this link and be directed to another website, this is where you would do that. So it just says you need a new URL. So what you would do, you would go to a website. I have a website here that I think would be beneficial for my students to see. So I'm going to copy the URL and I'm going to paste it here. Now if you want it to open in a new window, you would make sure that's checked. If you want it to open on the same window, you would unclick it. So that's what you would do. If you want to save it, it usually saves automatically, so you would just click away from it. And as you can see, it's blue, so the link did work. So let's go back to that link. Let's go to a standard page. So the standard page is any other pages in your website. So if you click this link button and you want students to be directed to the news link, you would just click news and they would be automatically there. For this, you might not want it to open in a new window, and that is a standard page. Once again, there's products, but we will not be needing those phones. If you want your students to have a phone number, I personally would not want that for this website. Next is a file. So if you have a file that you want, for example, any file you want, it will be directed there. I'm going to unlink that because I don't want that. Or an email. I think the email is pretty cool because it will automatically launch your visitor's external mail program, for example, Outlook or Apple Mail, and so they can write you directly, and that's pretty cool for the email. I am going to keep it at the website URL. I'm going to have to copy and paste that again to make sure that's the one I have. Open in a new window, and it's good. I'm going to click away. Oops. I did not do that right. Text link. Okay. Highlight the link. Go to the link, website URL. There we go. That works. So that is all done. Now there is also a button link, which is pretty cool. There's a button on the left side of the page. You can drag and drop. I like the button. I have used this quite a bit in the websites I've created. I would like to keep it under 5 words just so it's kind of shorter. So you can add any text. For example, additional information. If you want students to have more information on something, you can have that. You highlight that, and once again you can link it to a website or once again anything that we've already discussed. I'm just going to have the same website because I already have that copied. So that is an additional way to link something, and yes, the links are automatically saved, which is really cool. Next, I'm going to show you how to incorporate a YouTube video. So I'm going to scroll on the left side to the word YouTube, under Media, drag and drop it wherever. I'm going to have that under my image just to show you what that looks like. And from here you need to copy a YouTube video. So I found a really cool brain pop on American Indians that I would like students to watch. So I'm going to copy that and click this YouTube button right there, and I'm going to paste the URL. I'm going to click away because it automatically saves, and it shows up right away. So that way students can just click it and be automatically directed to YouTube. This is just a really easy way to share videos. If you want to add a document or file, you can click the way left, document, drag and drop. If you have an like a rubric or something important you want students to see, you can definitely add that here. Upload a file, upload one from your computer. I have one that's just saved right there. I can open that, and that is how you would add a document or file. Pages are an essential component for this website. Pages are what you see up above, the introduction, the title. So to get to the pages, on the top left you click page. Now I have all of these different pages, and of course they are still with that same theme that we chose. I could just add a page by clicking the plus, standard page, and new page. So Native Americans, that could be a page, and I click done, and it's just moved over there. If I want to reorganize my pages, I just drag and drop it where I want. So if I want Native Americans to be the second one, I would just drag it after the home. I do like the layout on the home page, and if you want that same consistency throughout your website, you're just going to copy that home page, and it will add another page that is exactly like it. So I'm going to rename this to homes. So if I want students to know like the homes of the Native Americans, that could be this unit. And if you do this, you can, change each page still. So if you don't want to have the same pictures or the same videos, you can definitely delete those. So that's how you copy, and I've showed you how to reorder. You just drag and drop. If you want a subpage, so I like the subpage. It's a number of pages that outgrows the space of your navigation bar. So as you see, I have a lot of pages here, and it's kind of outgrowing the bar. So if I want to add a subpage, I just drag and drop it so it's kind of indented. Okay, so they will be automatically directed to that website. Yeah, so if I want to hide a page, you just click it, and if you want to hide it in the navigation, you can do that. So now, see, that page got moved under the home, so that's pretty cool. And lastly is publish. So now I need to publish my website and just kind of see what it looks like. So I'm going to publish it, and now we can look it over. So website published, I'm going to click that, and now we can just dive deep into what it looks like. So these are all the basics of